Good morning. Welcome to CloudConnect 2020. I'm Mitesh Gandhi, and I am going to uh, present digital transformation for small and medium businesses. This is me. I manage the ERP solutions portfolio for the small and medium businesses at SAP India. The ERP solutions portfolio for small and medium business comprises of SAP Business One and SAP Business by Design. I've got about 20 years of work experience. Extremely passionate about growing small and medium businesses in India. Bulk of my career has been dedicated towards that. And for the last 5 years, I have been at SAP India doing the same thing. What we'll cover today is digital transformation for small and medium businesses. What is digital transformation? Why is it important for small and medium businesses? What are the various perspectives of different industry leaders and also at SAP? And how you could start your digital transformation journey of your own businesses. That's what we will be looking at today. Let's start off with the first one. What is digital transformation? What is the definition? What are the different pillars of focus? And what are the different tools of digital transformation that we have today? Digital transformation is the adoption of digital technology to transform your businesses and services. It could be done either by replacing non-digital or manual processes with digital processes, or replacing older digital technologies with newer digital technologies. Let's look at what are the different pillars of focus through which you could do this. Basically, there are 4 pillars of focus in which you could adopt digital technologies to transform your business. The first one is, how do you use digital technologies to improve your products and services? Second one is processes. How do you use technology to adopt to make your business processes more efficient and effective? The third one is, how do you use technology to better provide better experience to your internal and external stakeholders? Now, by internal and external stakeholders, I mean it could be your customers, it could be your vendors, it could be your employees, it could be your board of directors, and so on and so forth. Any people who are associated with your business, how do you make their customer experience, their experiences much better? And the fourth is the perspective. How do you use digital technology to improve your perspective or improve your improve your decision making capability? That's the fourth pillar. Now let's look at what are the different tools through which you could look at digital transformation. The first one is digital core, as we call it in SAP. It basically means ERP or any other business applications that can help your business get automated, that helps in automating your processes and bringing in efficiency to your business processes. The second tool is cloud. What cloud provides is on-demand availability of technology without you having to invest in your own hardware or software. It brings in elasticity. It brings in scalability to grow your business as your business grows. The technology grows with you. And it also brings about a lot of compute power so that you can use that compute power to do various digital transformation activities. The third tool that you have at your disposal is mobility. Mobility helps your business access technology anywhere, anytime. The fourth tool that you have at your disposal is analytics, which helps in helping you with real-time information, thereby helping you with quicker and more accurate decision making. And the fifth tool that you have at your disposal is extensibility. Tools that can help you integrate various technologies together so that processes, activities can flow seamlessly digitally. Today, these tools are available to small and medium businesses at costs that they can afford. Now, How do you make digital transformation possible? Is using these tools to your different pillars of focus. How do you use these tools to better improve your product? How do you use these tools to better improve your processes? How do you use these digital tools to better improve your people experiences? And how do you use these digital tools to better improve your perspectives for better and quicker decision making? And that is digital transformation for you. Why is it so important? What we will cover in this is, let's have a look at the changing business landscape. And then let's look at 10 things that are important for SMEs in India. Let's start off with the changing landscape. There has been a rapidly shifting landscape of businesses for some time now, more so in the last few years. I'll just take you through some of the flashpoints. Disruption. 5 years back, I had spoken about digital transformation, and I had talked about the different things about disruption that was happening about 4 or 5 years back. We talked about, think about Amazon. People and businesses, people buy products more so from Amazon these days. As a result, many businesses are available on Amazon. Now, did you know that Amazon started off operations only in 2013 in India? And today it's a household name. Many businesses by default have to enroll themselves with Amazon so that they are available to people who are buying online. And this has become a norm today. Look at the different other aggregators. Take Swiggy or Ola or any other aggregator, for example. All these aggregators have all the businesses do enroll with these aggregators. About 5 or 7 years back, there was nothing like this available in India. But today, it's a household name. It's a default aspect about business to get enrolled with these aggregators so that their business can grow. Disruption has been happening at a very rapid pace in a very short possible period of time. Let's look at another flashpoint, demonetization. About 4 or 5 years back, digital currency was associated with use of credit cards or debit cards alone. Using wallets at that point in time was not a reality. But today, even for a Pani Puri vendor, where I have to pay about 25 rupees, I use a digital wallet like a Google Pay or a Paytm or something like that to making that payment. Today, even the smallest of the businesses or the medium-sized businesses are getting adapted to these digital wallets. And look at the speed at which this happened. 3 years back, 4 years back, it was not a reality. But today, it's a reality at every nook and corner of the street, whether it's rural or urban. Look at the way GST has transformed the way business operates in small and medium businesses. With the advent of GST and tax compliance, many small and medium businesses had to rapidly change to stay relevant. And which was the pace at which they had to change or adopt was never ever seen before. And today, as we speak, look at the way pandemic has changed the way people work and products and services delivered. Let me give you a small example. When the pandemic struck, everybody told the biggest impact would be for people, for businesses which are into hospitality, for businesses which are into personal services, like, for example, yoga classes. Today, yoga is earlier, 3 years back, yoga, learning yoga about online was never ever dreamt of. Today, it's a reality. I learn yoga every morning at 6:30 online. My daughter, who has to study, goes through an online class, even though she's about 6 or 7 years old. These are things that are happening. The changes that we are seeing are very, very fast. And as time passes by, these are going to be more faster and more disruptive. So that's the changing business landscape for you. Now let's look at top 10 business priorities of small and medium businesses. Of Oxford Economics Research did a study and published a paper called Digital Resilient and Experience Driven: How Small and Medium Businesses Can Prepare for the New Economy. And this was sponsored by SAP based on and about 2,000 business professionals from companies with less than 1,000 employees in 19 different countries were surveyed. And did you know what are the top 10 priorities of small and medium businesses? First, improve customer experience. Earlier, customer experience, people experience was talked about by larger enterprises alone. But today, it is a reality for small and medium businesses. These are top priorities for small and medium businesses. The other priorities include enable growth, attract new customers, increase profits, minimize business risk. But look at the seventh priority: innovate products and services and look at new business models. Today, many small and medium businesses are looking at waking up to the fact that they have to innovate. They have to innovate their products, their services. They have to look at different business models so that they can stay relevant in business. Look at point number 9: enable digitization and business transformation. These were not words that were spoken by small and medium businesses earlier. They used to talk to them, digitization or business transformation was equivalent to having a business application that can do their transaction processing. But today they are thinking beyond it. They are talking about, okay, if I have a business application, that's fine. But what can I do to, how can technology help me in changing the way I'm doing business or improving the way I'm doing business? They are talking about all these aspects today. Now, these are researches conducted across the world, specifically from small and medium businesses, and look at these results or look at the kind of priorities that small and medium businesses are having. I want to summarize this particular aspect, stating that, look, small and medium businesses have certain advantages over larger rivals. They can forge closer bonds with customers and employees, adapt to readily to shifts in the market sentiment, develop innovative products and services. They have the agility in their hands. But today, the continuous environment of disruptions have made small and medium think about their priorities. Though they have these advantages, these advantages with changing disruptions that are happening today or over a period of time, should I say, is forcing them think as to how they can stay relevant and keep growing on their strengths. And today, transforming operations around new technologies and human experiences is extremely critical to make sure that their resilience and their growth remains over a period of time, years ahead. Now let's hear from some perspectives from some of the industry leaders. These are things that I had said, but let's look at what our industry leaders are saying. Let's look at the perspective of Shubhamoy Sengupta, who is the head of small and medium businesses operations at SAP worldwide. According to Shubhamoy, today, small digital technologies is just not tools that are available for large enterprises. According to him, small companies who used to take decades to become large enterprises, used to take earlier decades to become large enterprises and think about these technologies. Not anymore. Growing businesses that make digital transformation a priority open themselves to business model innovation and changes to the way work gets done, and they can be successful that way. Look at what Gene Marks is saying. According to him, 5 technologies in particular: artificial intelligence, augmented reality, optical character recognition, robotics, and voice recognitions are coming, or rather, should I say, have already come. It will, of course, bring some certain ethical and privacy issues, but smart business leaders will invest in these technologies today to help meet their goals tomorrow. Doing so is not just doing what's right for the business, it's what is right for their employees, customers, and community. They will have to adapt to make sure that they do the right things for their not only their business, they have to adapt to these digital technologies to make sure that they do the right thing for their employees and customers and community. Let's hear from Shari Lava. Effective leaders in small and medium businesses worldwide will harness a range of technology to support digital transformation goals. According to her research, she is a research director for Small and Medium Business Research Program IDC. According to her research, companies that are transforming faster and more efficiently are on average 2 times more likely to enjoy double-digit growth revenue and 4 times less likely to lose revenue in the current economy. Those that have resisted digital transformation up to this point of time will have no choice but to reevaluate their strategy or face a declining revenue. Now let's hear from our very own Adair Fox Martin, the executive board member of SAP Worldwide.
The speed of change has never been this fast, and it will never ever be this slow again. It is driving the adoption of digital technologies at an unprecedented pace. But digital transformation is not a growth tool that is available only to the giants of industries anymore. Disruption has fundamentally remodeled business landscapes, turning the rankings of the world's top companies upside down. SMEs with considerably less legacy infrastructure in place, with inherently more agility, and now with affordable digital solutions at their fingertips, have a chance not only to transform their business, but to steer entire industries. Small and medium businesses of today are absolutely the future Fortune 500 of tomorrow. During my time in Asia, I saw this happen many times. And the best part? As SMEs grow, these organizations take their SAP brand experience with them. The time to act for SMEs is now. Together with our partners, SAP is uniquely positioned to deliver business outcomes through innovative solutions that will send our SME customers on a growth trajectory. At the heart of SAP's SME portfolio are two solutions that provide everything a startup or an established small business needs. They are SAP Business One and SAP Business by Design. Both solutions provide out-of-the-box capabilities to run and grow the entire SME business, from finance to sales and business intelligence functions, all underpinned by the power of SAP HANA. Augmented by innovation from over 1,000 SAP partners, these solutions have the power to gear shift small and medium businesses from the ordinary to the extraordinary. This year, as we double down on our philosophy of customer first, partner first, and cloud first, let's create an incredibly strong foundation for the future success of SMEs and deliver the best SAP experience.
So if you look at digital transformation tools today are available and affordable to small and medium businesses to bring about the change. Also, we had heard a perspective that digital transformation is here to stay and smart business leaders will have to invest in digital technologies to stay relevant tomorrow. Another perspective that we also heard was businesses that transform businesses digitally are more likely to have double-digit growth and less likely to lose revenue. These are these are spoken by eminent personalities, people who have conducted research, and based on that, these outcomes have come. So digital transformation is imperative and necessary. Now, let's look at how do you transform as a small and medium business? How do you look at digital transformation? Let's look at a roadmap, and let's also look at a key ingredient that enables digital transformation. Small and medium organizations are balancing short-term problem solving with long-term, more strategic initiatives like sustained customer and employee satisfaction and future growth. Growing businesses that make digital transformation a priority open themselves to business model innovation and changes in the way work gets done. Now, to start off the journey, the first thing that you need to do is to realize this impact. Please realize that the radical changes to business is real, and there is a necessity for SMEs to adopt and embrace digital transformation. That realization is the most important thing for a small and medium business to start their digital transformation journey. The second thing that needs to be done is to be the change. Start your digital transformation journey with ERP on the cloud. That forms the backbone for your future endeavors on digital transformation progressively. And the third thing that you need to look at is turn it to your advantage. Yes, there are changes. Yes, businesses are rapidly changing. There is disruption, but you can make that disruption, turn it to your advantage. Think about or ideate what are the different small innovations or large innovations that you can bring to your business using digital technology. Start using some of the digital design thinking tools that can help you think in that particular direction. So these are the three things that we would recommend that you start your digital transformation journey with. But the most important thing is courage, and that's the final ingredient. It is extremely important for you to have the courage to start the change. If you don't have the courage, you would not change and you would stay where you are. But the world around you will start moving and will keep moving. At some point in time, this will have the impact in the way you do business. And it will not have a positive impact that way. If you stay still, it will not have a positive impact. So have the courage to realize, have the courage to transform, and have the courage to innovate. And that is the most important step or the final ingredient to take your first step forward on digital transformation. So thank you very much. I hope what I spoke was useful. We have our booth, the SAP's virtual booth at the expo area, where we are showcasing SAP Business by Design, which is the ERP on cloud from SAP for small and medium businesses, which can be your first step for digital transformation. We would be more than happy to address any queries that you have. If you want to reach me, I can be reachable at mitesh.gandhi@sap.com. Thank you very much for listening and have a great day ahead.